Good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Matt on our Wednesday. Let's begin today's workout with a single 400-meter jog or somewhere between like 2.5 minutes of warm-up pace cardio. When you get back from that, we'll get a couple rounds through this little sequence, starting with a standing rotary reach, right? So this is just a little T-spine and hip opener. So I'm starting with my hands clapped together, about eye level. I'm gonna pull one of them back like I'm drawing a bow, keep my elbow high, rotate around, follow my hand with my eyes and open my chest as wide as I can, and then back to that front middle position and then retract the other one. Again, I'm not whipping my arm back. This is a controlled articular range of motion exercise, right? So I'm trying to squeeze and pull slowly on each of those. Feel the whole range of motion of my shoulder, my T-spine, and my hips. Next, we're gonna go into a monkey hang. So this will prep some of the shoulders and grip for our pull-ups that are coming later. Make sure that you're using the scapular muscles. I'm not just dead hanging and trying to choke myself out with my shoulders, but I'm pulling my shoulder blades down, right? So that I have active shoulders when I'm in that hanging position. Some light banded tricep extensions just to warm up the other side. So again, just a light band, do 15 reps, warm up those triceps just a little bit. And then we're going into one of our landmine exercises, and we'll do a little bit more of this later. But this is the landmine row to press. So I'm starting with my outside leg in line with the middle of the barbell, and my inside foot is somewhere around the knurling mark where my hands would go, okay? I'm gonna grab the collar of the bar in the middle. I'm going to row, and then in the middle, I'm gonna transition to a pivot and press, right? And when I pivot, I want my back leg or that outside leg to rotate 90 degrees. So it's row, pivot, press, reset, row, pivot, press, okay? When I pivot, the purpose of having my front foot back a little and my back foot forward a little is so that when I pivot, I'm in a balanced stance, right? If my feet are in line and I pivot, now I'm on a tightrope and I'm struggling for balance, right? So make sure that your feet are offset a little bit so that when you pivot, you've got good balance in that finished position, okay? When you get done with all those warm-ups, then we'll take the bar, put it into the rack, and now we're doing our back squat warm-ups. There's a lot of sets to do today because we are going up to a couple of heavy low rep sets, okay? So first set is 3 reps at the empty barbell, then 5 reps with 25 to 40%. But all of these are using the standard back squat movement. So last week was with the box, this week is just our standard back squat all the way down, squeeze and stand tall. And the period of the program that we're on is heavy, low rep, but we're gonna do a lot of warm-up, build-up sets to it. So there's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sequence. And as always at the end of those, if you feel like I need to keep the weight lighter and go with higher reps, that is totally fine. Or if you're like, I just did a 1 rep and it was close to my PR and I feel like I could do a 1 rep max PR, that's instinctive training and I want you to take advantage of it if today is the day for that, okay? When we get done with this, we have 5 rounds of a strength circuit, which is a strict or weighted pull-up, and then some alternating arm landmine thrusters. So more landmine activity. So when you're done with the bar, it can go back to the ground. We'll put a couple plates on the bar to get you a little bit of load. And then we'll set up for our pull-ups. Whatever we do for pull-ups today, whether it's band assisted, foot assisted, ring rows, weighted pull-ups, unassisted strict pull-ups, we'd like for the elbows to be straight at the bottom and that my chin is over at the top, okay? If you can do all 5 in a row, unassisted, then try a little bit of weight. A lot of people are in that category of we need to start adding some weight to our pull-ups in order to continue progressing in strength. So that may be you, and if so, we'll try to remind you guys, put a belt on or go grab a kettlebell or a dumbbell and put it between your feet, but try it, okay? In between each set, we're doing 10 reps of an alternating arm landmine thruster. So for this one, I like to start at the bottom so I feel like, okay, this is a good balanced position. It's not gonna hit me in the face, and I'm driving up with 2 legs, and when I get to my extension of my hip position, then I'm locking out the arm, and I kind of lean into it a little bit to get that full lock out of my shoulder. Next one, 2 hands on the way down, 1 hand as I lock out on the opposite hand. So I'm doing a total of 10 of those alternating arm landmine thrusters, left, right, up to 10, okay? This is not for time, right? It's for quality and for weight, All right, so go heavier, but take rest in between each and go back and forth between those two exercises. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you guys on Thursday.